His mind was a ledger, and he calculated people the way he calculated profit margins. Isabella, 34, was a globetrotter, influencer, and fashion consultant who barely had time for phone call unless it involved red carpets or high society parties. Michael, the youngest at 29, was the artist of the family. He lived in a modest apartment, taught music at a public school, and often refused his father's money, preferring to earn his own path, as he put it. James often wondered if the luxury he provided for his children had robbed them of compassion. Had he given them so much that they no longer knew how to give? One evening, as the leaves fell red and gold outside their grand estate, James turned to his wife. "Julie, I need to know," he said. "Before I leave this world, I need to know if they love me, or just my money." Julie looked at him with furrowed brows. "James, they're your children."
He sighed.
"That doesn't guarantee anything. Not anymore." And so they devised a plan. James faked a stroke. It was convincing. With help from a trusted doctor and nurse, both sworn to secrecy, James was confined to a wheelchair. He slurred his words, dropped food from his trembling hands. He stopped attending board meetings and pretended to hand everything over to his lawyers. Rumors spread that the billionaire patriarch was no longer of sound mind. And then they made the final move. James changed his will. Julie let it slip that James had written Michael, the youngest and poorest, as his sole heir. No one knew why, and Julie refused to explain. And now, the stage was set. The first visit, Alexander. Alexander arrived at the estate with the same energy he brought into boardrooms. He wore an expensive navy suit and never took off his Rolex. He greeted his mother with a tight hug, then walked into the room where James sat slumped in a wheelchair, drool at the edge of his lip, eyes dull. "Dad," Alexander said stiffly, standing over him. "Tough seeing you like this." James said nothing, just gave a low grunt and reached